We wouldn't be on the news.
Look at that trio. Look at that trio right there, huh? Hey, how you doing?
Why are you laughing?
I hate intros. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. Welcome back to the Boss Podcast, everybody. I'm your host, Richie Hustles. Today we have a special guest, two lovely ladies in the beauty industry. We have my lovely wife, Elenni, who has been on the show before. Hey, Elenni.
Hello. What's
And
going on?
special guest, Miss Victoria.
Hi.
Hello.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. Today we're going to be talking about beauty. Beauty. We're going to be talking a little shit. We're going to be talking beauty. We're going to be
And a lot
talking
of
money, social media. I figured there'd be a lot of ish. How you ladies doing today?
Good. Hot.
Good. I know.
Very sweaty.
It's very
today.
hot. South Florida, guys, right now is...
It's 94 degrees and
I'm wearing
humid.
jeans.
It's like it's like you get out of your car, you go walk, you sweat, you got to go home, take a shower.
Sunglasses,
rinse,
get
3
repeat,
foggy.
showers
right?
a day.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what are we doing today? We all got the day off today or what?
Yeah?
I got my hair done for 2 hours. Brought the blonde back for
Okay.
summer.
Okay.
Process.
Girl.
In Z formation.
I had
Okay.
usually it's my whole day, but today I had to be here, so we rushed it a little
Awesome.
bit.
Hey, but you know what? You look great.
And you rush it and look how...
So tell everybody, so you work in the beauty industry. Mm-hmm. What do you do?
So I work for Hourglass. I pretty much kind of push it, but I also don't have to really do it on social media, but I do it on the side, like by myself. I'll do like get ready with me, show them how to use the product, but I don't really, it's not just Hourglass.
So you
like
you do TikTok as well.
Yeah.
You're trying to grow she's trying to grow her TikTok and she's really great at it.
Thank
We
you.
go back and forth all the time and we kind of like, she's like, do you like it? Do you like this? And I'm like, I think she's great.
I
So
send her everything. I need her stamp of approval
But
for everything.
no, I have to say, like from the beginning of when you started till now, it's like you're doing great, and all your videos
you.
are so good.
I mean, I've even noticed on TikTok, speaking of social media growth, I mean, I'm not too, I don't, my knowledge in the whole like beauty industry and like fashion talk and all that stuff, you know what I mean? I always see you doing like, these like, I guess like dress, like come with me shopping or like
Get ready with me.
Get ready with me. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Like get ready with me and you're showing the outfits and stuff like that. And I remember when you were first doing it, I remember you were getting like 2 or like 5 likes and it was like,
Yeah, I was
man,
ready
but
to
you,
give up.
But you stayed consistent.
you're
And
consistent.
that's something I always preach on here. I always say stay
true.
consistent. And now you're crushing it. You're crushing it,
you.
which is amazing.
Trying, climbing.
What's like your favorite content to put out there?
I'm trying to do more fashion, but right now beauty is like bigger. I'm not as good as her, but with the get ready with me's, but I like to do like outfit of the days. I haven't posted those, but I've been doing like some of the Korean skincare is big, but I want to do like more fashion. Like
You just
outfit of
went
the day.
viral, didn't you? Like last week on one of your videos.
Oh, with the face mask.
The face mask. Yeah, that
Oh
was.
yeah,
a
I
good
did
one.
one like drinking wine with the, what was it?
It was behind your dad's bar. It was like in your bar at
Oh
your
yeah,
house. That was
with the
really
face
funny.
mask, the wine. It was like just like a chill Friday
You know what
night,
it
like
was?
staying
You're
in.
relatable. It was
Yeah.
funny. It was something that I think anybody would do on
Is it
like
like
a Sunday night.
Is it like one of those like Hannibal Lecter masks where
Yeah,
like you
it's the
put it
ones I
on
wear.
Scared.
and it looks
I
like
was
somebody rips your face off?
you
Like
hate those
It's
ones.
a gel mask and it like covers your face.
so creepy. Does it light up with LED?
No, I
No,
want
I
that
have
one.
that
You
one.
have one of those. You have one of those at home.
Yeah, he
it's like
was
the red
he
LED
saw me
thing.
And he goes, "What the fuck is on?"
I mean, it's good for your skin, but you look scary. I came downstairs and my dogs like ran away from me. They were
Yo,
scared.
I don't know if it was in the bedroom, if I was on
in
the
the
couch
bedroom.
or
We were
something, but I was
yeah,
just chilling
I think
watching
both.
TV, and all of a sudden she comes in the room with this like, at first in the corner of my eye, I see this like red aura, and I'm like, what is she, like instantly I'm like, what is she doing? And as I look, I'm like, bro, like it looked like one of those leather Hannibal Lecter masks, but it was one of those gel. Is that the thing you keep in the fridge?
No, that's a Charlotte Tilbury one.
There's all
I
these
have
things,
that
there's
one
all these
too.
like beauty things. Like there's all these like there's all these little things. I'm like, what is this in the fridge? I try to put my spring
Those are
water
nice
there.
though because they stay cold.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Does that need to go into the fridge?
Yes.
It has to stay there? What about the freezer?
No.
Either.
What about the freezer,
Why
kid?
do you care if it's the
It, like,
freezer
plumps
or the
the
fridge?
skin.
Because it gets in the way of the fridge. It's in the
That
door.
doesn't, so?
It totally does.
It's skinny. You can.
You have a
push it
face
behind.
mask next to the ketchup.
Okay.
You get the ketchup, and then I try to put my water there. You
Those
get this
are
face mask that's just in the fridge.
Fine.
Oh, good Lord.
But yeah, I've been trying to do. I haven't been as consistent, I'll admit, but I've been trying to do like more, like showing my outfit every day. It's hard, but they say the more you post, so.
Now,
But-
are you just doing like, are you just trying to crush TikTok? Or are you trying to do Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, like everything?
Right now, it's more TikTok.
I don't, for my stuff that I do, which is like the retail arbitrage, like going into Walmart and Target, I try to put stuff on TikTok. I'm stuck in that like 200 to 300 view.
Me too. I don't really get.
Occasionally I get like, I'll get a banger occasionally. And when I say a banger, I'm only talking like 1,600 views, which
Are
really
you
ain't
doing
nothing.
hashtags?
It's a little bit, sometimes.
Hashtags.
Yeah,
help.
you're all about the hashtag.
Yeah.
But I have
do, like,
11.
15.
I think I have 11. How many followers on TikTok do you have?
Only like 400 right
You
now.
say only 400, but your videos are doing great though. So that's
get a
good.
lot
That
of
means you're
views, though.
reaching. You're
Yeah.
reaching people.
I think they're being pushed out more than I think.
Yeah.
I have 11,600 and I'm only getting 200 views. So I would rather be in your position. I'd rather have 400 followers but getting a lot of views than the
Yeah,
other way.
because the people on TikTok that have a lot and get little views are the ones that buy them.
Paid for. Okay, but hold
A
on.
lot of people buy
Now
them.
you just opened up a can of worms.
we
Hold
know
on.
you hear me?
People.
All right, listen, hold on. But now you just opened up like a
Yes.
can of worms, okay? Because check this out, right? On my channel, we're going to talk about YouTube for a second.
Okay.
On YouTube, 95,000 subscribers. I go live.
lot.
It is a lot. It is a lot. And it took me like 6 years to get that. You know what I mean? And which a lot of people don't even get that in 6 years. And I go live, and when I was going live with the same content the channel was based on, going into Walmart, going into Target, right after the whole demonetization crap, like I was getting like 20 people were in my live. How can 95,000 people subscribe to me, but only 20 people watching me? I don't think it's all people. Do I think people buy followers? Absolutely. 100%.
Majority.
100%.
Yeah.
Right? But do I also think that a lot of times the algorithm and these social media like punish you? I think I'm working an uphill battle because I got, we're not paying you for 10 months. You know what I mean? And then to try to work that back up after not posting, you know what I mean? But even like TikTok, 11,000. How do I only get 200 views? Instagram, 17.4. Well, I think it's 17.2 now. Go Donald Trump. 17.2 now because 180 something people decided that they weren't rocking with me, which is fine because those people weren't
all
supposed
right.
to rock with me in the first place. But 17 point something, and when I go live on Instagram, it's the worst performing social media. It's like 12 people join, 8 people join. I'm like, I don't understand. And I've had Instagram the longest compared to the other
I
accounts.
don't like Instagram right now. I haven't posted in probably like 3 months.
The only reason why I post on Instagram so much now is I started to like schedule stuff like in the morning, and so like sometimes I'll wake up in the morning and I'll set up like scheduled reels because they're paying me 2 bonuses right now at the same time. They're not paying much, but still I'm being offered
good with the
bonuses.
reels,
And I've
Elenni.
talked to a lot of people. I've messaged
haven't done it in
people.
a while, though.
Elenni hasn't gotten any bonuses,
And I used to get bonuses.
and she used to get bonuses all the time.
I'm so pissed.
And then a couple of my other buddies, I was messaging them, super unsexy and stuff, and I was like, "Hey, you getting bonuses? These accounts have hundreds of thousands of followers," and they're like, "No, I don't have any bonuses." I'm like, "Why do I have 2 bonuses? A bonus and a bonus?" So I don't know what it is, but like one of my reels went up to like 14K, and then it kind of
Yeah,
like
the
slowed
reels
down.
are like trending. I don't like reels for me. It's not my thing.
Yeah, I like reels. I don't know, but see with TikTok, like I'll try to like repost what I posted on Instagram or like I don't know, and I just don't get that same.
Yeah, but you have a good following on Instagram.
Yeah, on Instagram I do. I mean, it's okay. It's been taking me a long time to reach 10K. It's like
I don't know why.
I've been sticking at like whatever
well, you don't
60,
buy the
700
followers, so
No, I don't buy. I'm organic.
Yeah.
I don't buy people. I've been at 17,000 something for 4 years now. I hit 17K, I think, like
good.
4 years ago. Well, it's not because I for 4 years I've been 17,000 something.
Oh, just
Yeah,
Oh,
like I hit 17,000 4 years ago, and then all of a sudden I like
Did you lose more followers or?
I gain followers, I lose followers. Depends on how much of a big mouth I have that month. You know, and for me, it doesn't bother me.
Or if you mentioned Trump.
I preach all the time. Yeah, listen, I preach all the time. I don't hold back. I am who I am, and I say what I want, and that's it.
Like, people like more of the real.
I was actually just talking on my social media about how like you shouldn't not talk because you don't want to say something. You know what I mean? So many people are just afraid to talk about whatever. It doesn't even have to be political.
True.
It could just be something, maybe you like a certain product, but you think your following isn't going to like that product, so you won't say, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but I think you should just be able to talk and say what you want. Like, whatever, but people are crazy. I wanted to ask you, Elenni, with your social media following, you used to do like home decor hauls, and you used to like do like makeup stuff, and you used to talk about like makeup tutorials, and you would talk about some
I still
of
do that. I just haven't had a chance to. Well, not the home decor stuff, but at least the makeup stuff I used to do.
Because you were really good at it. You inspired me with YouTube.
You always say that.
I do always say that because it's the truth.
No, I just haven't had time. I want to do it. I have a few things that are right now on the back burner. I have like things with Shein right now. And if I get one more message from them, hey Shein sister, when are you gonna post
You've
your
been doing
haul?
the beauty ones too,
I
though.
know. I have to do
Those
the
are
beauty
good.
ones. I like doing those, but I just need quiet sometimes with the kids in the morning, like getting ready for work. It's a little hectic. So. But I try to do it at least in the morning. I try to do it when I'm getting ready, so like for work, like not on a
This
regular
way it's
day.
just done.
This
like
way
you
it's
have an
already
hour.
done.
Yeah.
I have, I'm ready for work, but I also have stuff to load on IG. I'll do it again. People love it. They love it.
The Shein or the makeup?
The makeup, like they just love that get ready with me type thing.
Yeah, and you do it so well, and then that's how you get more likes because they see it and they learn how to use how to do it.
The Shein stuff they like too. I mean, it's just, you know what I get? I get hate. Oh, you're promoting Shein. You're promoting China and this and that.
China.
It comes from China.
You're promoting whatever they say, like
What, like the skincare and
not
the
even the
face
skincare, but
mask
like
or-
that what is it? Something to do with like. Not even the clothing, having like
how they make the
Like,
clothing.
so how they make the
clothing.
These are the same stupid people that have
let me
iPhones
tell
that
you
don't realize about the
something.
sweatshops
Let
making
me
their
tell you
iPhones.
something.
the
Shein is so
sweatshops for
big
Shein.
that if you even just like put in like the search engine, if you put like Zara or whatever, things from Zara that you're buying at Zara is literally sold on Shein as well.
Yeah,
Apple,
there's literally shops. on
Foxconn, Apple.
Zara.
All these things, yeah. So even like, let's say you want to put Love Shack Fancy.
Yeah,
I
you
sent
showed
you
me
that.
it.
You put Love Shack Fancy, which is like an expensive,
It's like the same
high-end-
seller.
It's the same
pretty much.
seller. You literally put Love Shack Fancy, and it comes up on Shein. And it's I got way too close.
Hey, don't make out with the mic now.
And
Take
you
it easy.
literally get the same clothing, but for less. So I mean, who cares?
And these,
at that
listen,
point?
these are the same people that pander, that have their iPhones. It's like before you open your mouth about something that you know nothing about, like meaning the people that don't do the research or that don't understand anything, right? They should take their iPhones and throw it in the toilet before they open their mouth. Because their iPhones, and how about the Nike sneakers that they're wearing? What about those?
know.
Yeah, the
You know what I mean?
dunks.
I mean, you know what I mean? What? Everything is 90.
Or-
a lot of shit is made over in
or
China.
they're buying it on
Majority,
Amazon.
yeah.
So what's the difference between buying it on Amazon and buying it? It's
Yeah,
literally
the fashion
same
on
thing.
Amazon is like the ones on
Amazon
Shein.
fashion is the same
Yeah.
thing.
Listen, the guy named Jeremy who wears the round glasses driving the Tesla.
Oh, yeah.
Guess what? His Tesla is assembled in America, but it's all Chinese and Taiwan parts. So I love when people are like, "Oh, Tesla is the great American vehicle." No, the fuck it isn't. It's all made in China. It's all China.
Do you have a Tesla?
He does. Christian just bought a Tesla.
Oh,
Congrats.
Christian.
Producer Christian has transferred over to the electronic side.
I was gonna say I don't care for Tesla, but you have one now.
Honestly, that was
it's
gonna
not
be-
that I don't care. I like them. But I don't know. I just
That was in my roster for a
You
new
like
car.
a
a
Tesla?
But I don't think I would remember to charge it.
me too. I think that's what it is. I love
Come pick me up. I didn't fully
I
charge
didn't charge
it.
my car. Luckily, there's a charging station everywhere. I feel like now.
I gotta tell you, the
Almost.
only
Oh,
Tesla,
pretty
the only
much
Tesla
now.
I think I would buy.
Really?
Not
I feel
everywhere.
like it's maybe where we work. We have
Target.
Yeah,
You could always find a charging station at
Nordstrom
Target.
second floor garage.
Do they have a Nordstrom
Town
too?
Center. Yeah, there's one.
Okay, but there's like two like.
No, there's a
plug-ins?
There's
lot.
like a lot, like maybe
Town
10.
Center,
there
there's
is
a
a
lot,
lot?
and then downstairs.
Yeah.
Well, there's a
too,
lot of
there is.
Teslas
Everyone
here.
drives like a Tesla
yeah,
in
in general. Yeah. The only time I think I would buy a Tesla is if I could get the Cybertruck and mod it out. I don't like the factory Cybertruck the way it is. I would have to get rid of the wheels and rims. I would have to lower it and make it
nicer looking than a Cybertruck. I know.
Listen to me. Hear me out.
Cybertrucks are so ugly.
Hear me out.
It looks like a trash can.
You saw the picture I showed you, right?
like a
The black
fridge.
Cybertruck that was lowered. It looked like a pimped out Transformer
them are
Lamborghini.
Kanye West just bought one in black.
course.
He made it all black.
He also made his wife come out with her nipples out with a freaking clear shirt. Like they were yo
ass.
Kanye. Listen, Kanye and his wife, they were pushing the envelope, and she was wearing all this like
you see
seductive
that
stuff.
recent one?
And now all of a sudden, now her things are out.
Might as well just
like
go out
literally
naked.
just out.
Literally,
Like they're thinking about
left for the imagination right now.
Nothing.
She's a beautiful girl, but I don't
they're
understand.
thinking about charging her with indecent exposure.
I mean,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Well, I don't even remember where they were. It was some country, but she literally just walked out of the house with a clear net.
They're probably in Italy. They're
It didn't even
always-
look. It didn't look like a shirt on unless
her
she zoomed
diaper
in.
ass.
with her
Capri.
diaper ass, of course.
Diaper
And then
ass.
she's like walking like
I don't know.
awkwardly.
She looks like Pete Davidson and a girl.
Oh,
to tell
Pete
you the
Davidson's an ugly dude, man.
truth. Yeah, but they really said that they look alike when she had that blonde hair. I was like, oh my god, they do look alike.
Sasori?
Did you ever see? Okay, I have to pull
No.
it up.
Yeah.
But
See,
he was
Christian
Sasori
knows.
and Pete Davidson looked alike. I didn't see that one.
Apparently, he was with Madeline
Pete
Klein, which
Davidson and what's her name? Bianca Sensori.
you know Madeline Klein, the girl from Outer Banks. I was like, why?
I don't know that
When I
name.
saw that. She's
Oh.
like
I don't know that
stunning.
name. Huh?
I don't know how he does it.
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna show you, Richie. Hold on.
You gotta show me the nipples.
No,
I was like, I showed you the nipples.
no, how they look alike. It's so funny.
It's like
So
a
listen,
doppelganger.
with the midst of like social media and stuff, how are you planning? So I guess this is my quote. Let me see.
But it's a little
Oh
blurry.
my God, they both look like
Peter
Peter
Pan?
Pan.
Pete, I knew you
They
were
look
gonna
like
say
Peter
that.
Pan.
Awful. Yeah,
That is bad.
Yeah.
They look like Peter Pan. She looks like Peter
that's
Pan.
really bad.
Yeah, it's awful.
My goodness.
No.
Oh, do you,
Not a
oh
good
look,
look.
look.
See?
There it is.
There
look
you
at it.
go. I
She looks-
love
See, she looks like
this.
Peter Pan.
Oof.
You wanna
Like, he-
let's do our
Bruta.
hair like that.
I feel like he pulls off the hair like that, like whatever. It's just Pete Davidson, right?
I don't like
But
the
she
pixie cut. Like
like she looks like she's flying to Neverland. That's where she's going. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like, like that's
she's
where she's
missing
going.
the outfit. That's
done.
it.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question, tying it back to
I
social
know,
media real
we've
quick. I know we kind of
digressed.
went off on a tangent, but I like that though.
digressed.
But with social media, I have to ask because I ask my wife this all the time. What is the point? What is your intention to post on social media if it's currently not bringing in any money? Is the goal for it to bring money in? Like you want to get paid doing social
I was
media?
just
and then
talking with my hairdresser about this. She's like, I see you're doing pretty well. Like you're getting traction. She's like, do you want to like be like an Alex Earl? I'm like, of course. She's like a billionaire now. She's like
You know
gorgeous.
who Alex
she has
Earl,
all
right,
these
is?
brands.
I don't know. Maybe I probably saw it by face,
She's probably
but the,
the
name
biggest
I'm not sure.
like influencer right now on TikTok.
Yeah.
She's like everywhere.
Okay.
I mean, obviously that's not gonna happen. I mean, it could happen.
Well, yeah,
happen.
don't say never. Yeah,
But
I mean,
like
yeah.
over time, of course I would like to get paid from it, but I want to have more fun with it. I get to like,
I think
You
you,
know,
get
hard on
too
myself?
hard, and
yeah.
you're always as a third person looking in. You do amazing, but I think you are, like you said, you judge yourself too much. Oh, I don't like how I look. Just post it.
You just need to post
Just
it,
do
yeah.
it, and
'Cause that's
you're
what they did.
No one else will notice what you're noticing. You know what I
true.
mean? And if they do, they're assholes. It's fine.
You're gonna
'Cause
get
you're
hate
gonna
either
get
way
hated
though.
anyways.
Like Alex Earl, she gets a bunch of hate.
You know
You're
what
just
I
gonna get
you know
it.
what I told Elenni, and she turned me down on this. I said, Elenni, we both post like mad people on social media. Different
good
content,
thing.
right? Different content.
Yeah.
But we post. I post what I post. She posts what she posts, right? But we're constantly posting reels, stories, posts, this, that, the other thing. And I asked her, and I said, hey, why don't me and you go in business and start a social media marketing company where we love to post? Why not start a
Sorry.
company? Why not start a company and get paid for it? Do you know that people pay?
I'm gonna interrupt you. Is it gonna be a legit one or is it gonna be like a full
No,
of shit?
like I'm talking. No, I'm
some
talking
other
like
people
I'm talking like
started,
creating.
company.
I'm talking about creating a different LLC, charging people $1,000 a month. They get 3 posts per week or 4 posts per week. You charge them $1,000, and it's like membership based. If you want me and my wife or
Like
whoever,
status
they don't have to pick me and my wife, right? We can get clients, and then they can come on board, and we take on who we want to take on, and it's like subscription based. $500 a month gets you this, $1,000 gets you this, $2,000 gets you this. This full package.
You sold me.
3,000
Right?
3,000 gets you this, right? So like 3,000 package can be like one-on-one consulting, like end of the
I would
week
like
reviews,
that.
like one-on-one half-an-hour calls at the end of the
Yeah.
week, one like a bunch of posts per day, you know what I mean? And then boom. Like I asked her,
we know someone that is starting that now, but I don't know how successful it's going to be.
but I asked her this probably that's a stupid thing. I asked her this, I said, why don't we do this? Because number one, we do it all the time. And number two, we could give people an opportunity to like test out the company, which would have a different LLC. We'd have business cards. We'd have a separate social media account for the business, and like all that stuff. And I'm like, why don't we do it? One client? I mean, if you had 5 clients, that's a lot of money per month. People would pay money for social media marketing for them not to worry with. Obviously, they're supplying. You have access to their account, right? And that's just for one account.
I've
maybe
seen
an
those
Instagram.
before.
What
Yeah.
happens if somebody wants you to promote on their Instagram, their TikTok, and their YouTube? And they give you a Dropbox. They say, hey, I want this videos on YouTube. I want this stuff cut up, blah, 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 blah. Right? Obviously, I've been doing editing for a long time.
You can do. I feel like
But
I have
you-
no time for that.
Hey, if you're getting paid.
You would if you were making tens of thousands of dollars per month.
That's where it
and you'd
comes
have a
in.
lot of time, right? When you
That's
quit
the
your job
difference when you're
and
getting
you have
paid.
tens of thousands
Yeah.
of dollars, 30, 40, 50, 80, 90,000 a
time.
month, depending on how many clients you have. And guess what? Guess what
would,
the
you know
startup
me.
cost? Yo, guess what the startup cost of that business is?
How much?
Zero.
He'll tell you 0.
Zero. Experience is the cost.
I mean, I've
I
seen
told her that years ago.
On TikTok, there's this girl. She has like maybe 200,000 followers, probably more now. She does like the consulting, and you can DM her. It's $100 for like an hour, and then she like examines your page, and then like says, hey, like you need to do this to get more traction, or like you're not doing this, and then that's how she gets paid. That's her business. So
Right. Because we look at, and I know Elenni looks at the insights on Instagram. She knows how to decipher the analytics on there to see what's performing, what's not performing. I'm constantly looking at my analytics now. I'm trying to get monetized on Facebook because Facebook pays really well for ads in videos. But the metrics to get monetized on Facebook is disgusting. They want 60,000 minutes within 60 days. 60,000 minutes is easy to achieve, but within 60 days, it's tough. That's hard, man. That's like hardcore right there. You know,
yeah.
like
I like Facebook, but I feel like I have it. I don't really post unless like I go on a trip. I want my family to see everything, and my dad's obviously
you
big
could
on
create
Facebook.
a page.
Well, I don't have one for my like, side like makeup and all that, but I should. I have just
should.
like my personal one.
You should have a YouTube too.
See, I never got into YouTube.
And check
I
this
don't
out. Check this out. You have a YouTube, right? Because you upload TikTok, so you could take those same
Those
TikToks
videos and put them as
just
You
and just
should, yeah.
repurpose
shorts.
them.
I
Repurpose
have
them.
one. Oh,
like little clips.
I have a YouTube, but we kind of transformed it into something else right now. So I feel like
So
I need to
we
create
had
a-
yeah.
So she had her YouTube and she worked up to about 25,000 subscribers, but it was kind of dead in the water because she just fell out of love with it. You know, she hadn't posted on it even before we moved to Florida. So it's been years
Just
of
sitting.
not just sitting. And I'm like, this account is monetized. We should do something with it. So I turned that channel into my gaming channel. And I gave her one of my channels that had 2,500 instead of the 25,000. So she has a YouTube channel, has no videos, no nothing, but it has 2,500 people. So it has some kind of audience that if she did start posting, so she'd be getting some views. She wouldn't be starting from zero.
That's good.
To get that channel monetized again, she would just have to get the 4,000 watch hours. But YouTube says, hey, get 3,000 watch hours and you can get memberships, super chats, all that. Like if I was Elenni, and I tell her all the time, but I just stop. Like whether you work or not, I want to remind everybody when people say, oh, well, I work and I early in this and that, I started my business while I had a 9-to-5 job with a 2-hour commute to work, 2-hour commute back home. And I started my business, made it a 7-figure business, 1.6 million 1 year. And there was and I was working before I got sent home with the whole thing. So like the notion that people don't have time, I think is just.
It's not that I don't have time. I don't have that set up anymore like I did.
Or the
You have a ring light and a phone though.
sometimes it's like
I don't.
the motivation
It's
too,
not even
though,
that.
a little bit.
It's also where we lived. I had a setup. I had an area, like a specific area that I had that was specifically
excuses. That's
There's no
what
excuse.
I
I
hear.
just don't
I
have
hear
that setup.
excuses. You have a setup.
No, I don't.
You have a setup in your bedroom. You have a beautiful bedroom. You have a ring light and a cell phone, and that's all you need to start.
I have boxes in the background from your Amazon stuff.
That is like way. You wouldn't. First of all, you wouldn't record in the living room or the dining room.
I would if it was.
You wouldn't.
Not
You would
like
record
that.
in the bedroom because that's your favorite decorative
For
room.
now it is.
Right.
But my
So-
living room is beautiful too. It's just.
But if you were going to do a
have
haul, I'm sure you'd probably sit on your bed because you have that nice background in the back with the mirrors
Any
and all that other
place
stuff.
in your house is
No, not
nice.
really.
Yeah, I think so too. But Elenni's the only one that likes to talk down about
She's
anything.
picky like me, which is why
Yes, that's
we're
why
like birds
that's
of a
why we're
feather.
BFFs. Sister from
We're
another
like two
mister.
alike. I was telling that
We
to my mom today.
we literally get asked if we're related all the time.
Just at lunch, at brunch,
We went to brunch. Are you guys sisters?
in another life.
Literally, the what's it called? The PR lady at work was like, "Are you guys related?" I was like, "No." I was like, "But I guess we have like big eyes and similar features. I guess I don't think it was
I mean,
I thought you
guess
were going to say
people-
something else.
a big ass."
Yeah, that's what you were going to say.
no, I don't have that.
She had no. We
Other-
don't, yeah, we're opposite on that.
But no, like they always, what do they think you are? They're like, are you? Oh, but you're obviously Greek. But they
Yeah.
say you're.
I think I'm Arab
Yeah.
or Persian.
I
And
thought
then
you were Italian when I met you, and then you broke my heart when you were like, "Oh, I'm Greek," and I'm like,
How would you get started in a consulting? Like, can you just like all of a sudden do it, or do you need like how would you start if you wanted to do a consulting business? Because I see a lot of people, and I don't know if they're like a fugazi, and they say,
They
"Oh,
are.
well,
Like,
you know,
is it
well,
legit? I don't think it is.
yeah, like oh, we're gonna start it, and then
Make an Instagram
yeah,
about it. But
promote
is it
it."
legit?
I think one of the most important things to do is to have a name in the game.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
not
Like-
just like randos. From
Not just
town.
I mean, if okay,
WT.
I guess there's two scenarios, right? Like there's two things. Like if you were starting with no name in the game, right? Then you'd have to get your name in the game. So you'd have to go hard with like business cards, talking to people, DMing, commenting, tagging.
Engagement. Yeah.
Like hardcore. Like I meet some like I talk to top YouTubers and like top Instagram people, and then I send them to like Elenni, to friend Elenni, and she's like, "How the hell did you get them to like respond?" And I was like, "Because I tag them and I say something like relative to what they're doing."
Gotten
like,
me like random people that I like actually like follow on Instagram, not like really look up to. Well, like Farah Murhi. Farah Murhi is this content creator. She's Lebanese from Michigan or whatever, and she does home decor. She has her own home decor line. Like she's the one with the kitchen I show you that I'm obsessed with.
Okay, yeah.
It's gorgeous. So he got her to follow me, and like we're friends, and she would comment and back and forth, and I was
That's
just
good.
like because he's good like that.
Alexander,
no.
but I also got
Who else did you get? You got somebody else.
Oliver Gal on the live.
Oh, Oliver
Who was
Gal.
like Richie Hustles, like Oliver Gal. She's
No,
the one that
Oliver Gal. designed she's the one that
Prada
designs-
Marfa
She's
signs.
out of the
Okay.
Z Gallery.
Yes.
I have one of her
all the
paintings.
Z
I love
Gallery, like
Gallery.
Chanel pictures, canvases and stuff. She was doing a live, and I had her shout out me. And the reason why I do a lot of that stuff is, and I did it with a lot of big resellers too, is because I can take that as content. And now I'm like, okay, well now we have Oliver Gal shouting me out, so I can snip that, put it aside,
Yeah.
and if I need to use that at some point, maybe I can. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's what I would do if I didn't know anybody. But if you have name in the game, then I think it's a little bit easier for people to trust you to handle their content because they see what you're doing and they see how you're like an animal posting or whatnot. Like if I was gonna start one up like myself, I would maybe use like my wife's account as an example, and I would say, babe, let me do stuff for a month. You send me the bit and let me set everything up. YouTube, Shorts, TikTok. Let me like manage it, see how it goes, right? Because she takes a lot of reels. She does a lot of posts. She does a lot of stuff like that. And I think it's just name in the game. People have to trust you.
Well, then there's also people that like buy the followers, make like they have a name, and then start a business. So.
But so
like-
that might look good on like at face value, like, hey guys, I have 250,000 followers, right? But if nobody knows who you are,
And then
it
they
doesn't
get,
matter.
like, 50 likes
It just becomes a
and,
vanity.
like-
It just becomes like a vanity thing. Like you
Totally.
like
Totally.
Yeah, like with,
the check mark. Remember the like verified everyone.
Not
well, now you can buy it. Now you can buy a
buy
check
it.
mark. But like with YouTube, like
But that
especially
was a
with
big thing
YouTube,
for a while.
it doesn't even matter how many subscribers you have. Same thing with Reels. If this person has 200, 300, 400, 500, a million followers, right? And now they have an opportunity to get paid from Instagram or whatever, but they're only getting a couple hundred views, that million followers don't mean shit. It don't mean nothing because it's all about views. That's all they're getting paid on.
Like legit businesses
Same thing.
gonna.
Same thing with YouTube. There's so many gamer channels that buy millions of subscribers, but subscribers don't matter. Views matter. When I do my lives on social and I look at my analytics, usually 60+% are non-viewers. Non-subscribers, I mean.
Okay.
They're non-subscribers. The rest, 40 whatever percent, are subscribers. Now, subscribers only matter because they get notifications, right? They're like the
It
first.
looks good
They're supposed to
too.
be.
I mean,
yeah, it looks good,
yeah.
but if people are serious about social media, they want to make money. If all they want to do is look good, then just let them be broke and look good.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like if they want to make money, then they got to get serious and understand that views matter more than followers, subscribers, or any of that shit. Subscribers is just there to just be like, yo, let me know when you got new content. That's really all it is.
And it looks obvious too. It'd be like if I all of a sudden overnight got 200,000, like.
Oh,
You
yeah,
can't just-
overnight. I mean, that depends on how
Some
close you
people
follow
do that
somebody.
within weeks.
Yeah.
And then.
Yeah, nobody's
you know
getting
they're buying
200,000
them.
in weeks. Especially like your average person, they're not getting 200,000 in a week or 3.
Also, like, let's change the subject a little. We work together, and so how is that? How do you like working in the industry we're in? Like, what? No, I shouldn't say how do you like. Like, why don't we talk about the industry we work in, like the pros and the cons?
It could be cutthroat.
Yeah.
I mean, people. I'm not gonna say where we work, but people argue over small items just for like commission. We're talking like dimes.
Yeah, we're
it could get-
we're like commission and salary.
Commission-based beauty.
It can get
commission,
like
yeah.
you know, vicious. I've had some encounters,
Oh my god, that was
and I usually let it go because I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not like
So
that.
like what's like the rule with that? Because I used to work in a commission-based environment in high-end retail at Saks Fifth Avenue back in the day. And the way I would deal with people like that is if somebody came over, like if I was helping somebody ring them out and somebody would, the thing that people would always say is, oh, you helped my client. And I would always clap back at them and be like, well, if it was your client, they would have asked for you. And they
Had that,
didn't.
yeah.
So how do you guys like handle that in such a hectic, because I'm sure beauty is like hectic.
And beauty is
I mean, usually if they ask for you, it's your customer, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
And if it's your customer, you should know they're in the store.
Of course. Or so we get work phones. So all of our clients have our work phone number. So they can contact us anytime. If they want us to help, they can just send us a text before they come into the store. Hey, we're coming in. If they're going to come in and not ask for you, and I have no idea who it is and who she worked with before in the past, I'm going to take that sale. I mean, if I know that they've worked with that person, because usually we kind of know now who's
That's happened
customer.
to me before.
Yeah, I mean it happens. And listen, at the end of the day, it's a mistake. You're not doing it intentionally. Like people think you're doing it intentionally.
Like, oh, you rang that and you took the sale. Like, how could you do that?
See, I'm a cutthroat
over like
person.
5 dimes.
I'm a cutthroat. I'm a cutthroat person. I'll look at them and be like, get the fuck out of my face, man. Get out of my face. I tell Lenny all the
Oh,
time.
I stick
I'm
up
like,
for
if
myself.
you're
Yeah,
helping
she
the
does.
customer, I'm like, if you're helping the customer and these people come and bother you, tell them to go somewhere.
She's
You know what I
actually
mean?
more ballsy than I am. I'm more like, but I've gotten way better for sure to like tell people where to go
Yeah,
and how to
put
get
them in their
there.
place, yeah.
But she definitely, I think you can handle
I've
it.
gotten better because when I was new, I wanted to like keep my mouth shut. I didn't want them to think I was like such a bitch and like can stand my ground because I don't come across that way at first.
Yeah.
But then when they get to know me, and
Well,
then
supposedly, what did I get called?
Share?
No. Oh, I'm quiet but deadly. When
Oh,
it
yeah.
comes to
Quiet but
sales.
deadly. Is that like when you fart? Like,
What? No. No,
quiet but deadly?
Quiet but
like-
deadly, meaning like
In her sales.
I'm in my sales. Like I'm quiet when I make it, but I make them every
When people
month.
say I'm quiet but deadly, it's a much different meaning.
Yes, but that's what.
Like in the
like
clearance aisle, when people are like hovering around me, I'll literally fart.
Oh my god.
Just to get them away from me, and I hope it smells, because they're like looking over my shoulder.
Karens?
Like, yo, I have these people that I swear to God I do this, especially when I'm in places like Goodwill and I'm scanning books, and these
smells in there.
like, yo, check this out,
Like
right?
must.
Listen, I just have to go. I just have to let y'all know this because this is like a strategy. It's like straight up strategy. Okay, when I'm in Goodwill and I'm scanning books, there is 0 people that are looking at books when I look at books, because nobody goes to Goodwill for books. There aren't anybody that goes to Goodwill for books unless your name's Steven and you haven't showered in like 3 weeks and you're going to look for some book and whatever. Okay, so I'm scanning books. Nobody's around me. All of a sudden, somebody will come near me and I can see them through my peripherals. I can see that they're like trying to look at my screen. Like, what is he scanning? Why is he scanning? Right? And then there are other people that are like, this guy's an asshole. He's looking to make profits off of these books that have been sitting here for months, if not years. And God, oh my God. Right? So what I do is when there's like 3, my rule is 3. If there's 3 people close to me, and of course they need to look at the book. That's like,
Have you heard this story many times?
listen, they of course they have to look at the book that's in front of me, right? They have to be like, oh, excuse
Go
me,
on
can I
top of
see?
you.
Like,
Yeah.
yo, Karen, there's 12 aisles of books here, bro. You need the book that I'm literally just looking at, right? So what I do is when there's 3 people, I'll fart. Quiet but deadly. And I hope that shit smells, because you want to know
how do
why?
you just
One way,
fart?
it'll clear
He
it
can
out.
do it,
Don't
okay?
come near me. Guess what? Because I'm already in Goodwill. All you motherfuckers already smell anyways, so it don't even matter. I do the same shit in Walmart. Get the fuck out of
I
get out of
hate
here. Get out.
Walmart.
Y'all smelly motherfuckers in here.
Yeah.
Bro, y'all
I get stared
smelly
at
motherfuckers in the
Walmart.
clearance aisle in Walmart, yo. Get
Yeah.
off my you know what, right? Get off me.
I hate Walmart.
It's a strategy.
I haven't been to Walmart in like over 2 years. I feel like I hate Walmart.
You won't. I hate Walmart too. You won't walk into Walmart because I remember the last time you were in Walmart, it was like so crowded, and I think the self checkout was closed. And you had
They're
to.
just nasty.
No,
like,
the
rude,
Walmart-
the employees.
I physically
wait.
got scared. I thought there were a bunch of creeps in the Walmarts in Florida hit different. I'm
No,
sorry.
it's like
They do
if
hit
self
different.
checkout, you do something and you ask for help, they're like,
It's not even
they get
that.
mad.
The people are like
Crazy.
like
Crazy.
like you're gonna get like abducted. I'm not kidding. I do not like the Walmarts in Florida. I don't go to Florida Walmarts. I think I went
Let me-
when we first
Target.
moved
Let me
here.
ask
I'm a
Victoria a
Target
question,
girl.
right? With Walmart, Victoria, if you're in Walmart, you use self checkout, and you're leaving Walmart, do you show the receipt checker your receipt, or do you know you're right and say
nope,
you don't show the receipt?
no.
Girl, let's go.
She's a lot
do
like
not.
you.
Let's go.
For sure.
And
Because
they look
you
at
don't
me
need
and
to.
I'm like,
If you want to
you
prevent
think I
theft,
stole the $10 mascara?
well,
Like what?
Well, the thing is, like, you allowed me to check out by myself and do your
And
job.
they're watching you the whole time.
and they're
like,
watching you
you're
the whole
gonna
time.
sneak something in the
right.
bag.
Right. They
I
asked
mean,
me.
I know what happens, but
Yeah, I was
like,
today at Target when I was getting Gabby's medicine. They were just
they're
like,
watching you
staring at me.
like Hawkeye.
I'm like, I got a Celsius and what else? Oh, and a chocolate milk. What am I going to
so listen.
take?
So
Yeah.
here's the thing. Especially in the Target, I know what you're talking about. I won't say where, but I know the Target.
Mm-hmm.
You know, okay. So I'm in there, and I know the lady you're talking about too.
Oh, no, this was the guy,
There's a
but the
couple.
lady
there's
always
2 ladies that are
rude,
always
yes.
just really up your ass, right?
Up my ass.
But I'll tell you this: there's been a lot of times because I go to Target a lot more,
Mm-hmm.
like when you're in work with the kids, right? There's always asset protection. Looking at people, like checking, like actually stopping them,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
catching people that are shoplifting. So like they can look at me all they want,
Mm-hmm.
right? As soon as I put my card in there and I get my receipt, don't say another word to me. And if you do, just be prepared, because if you really think I stole, Walmart, if you think I stole, then be prepared for a lawsuit, right? Like I've actually
don't
been
show them
physically stopped. Like it's been a battle. I don't know why they put those 80-year-old Benjamins at the door. Like, I understand, in their defense, they're like, oh, we're giving him a job. Okay, have 80-year-old Benjamin. I'd rather Benjamin be a greeter, or Harry be a greeter. I feel like somebody that's 80 years old is named Harry. I don't know. Howard. Can we go with Howard? All right. Howard
Theodore.
should greet you. Back in the day, you used to walk into Walmart and you used to be happy. You used to walk in, you used to have the elderly guy who would be like, hi, welcome to Walmart, right? Make you feel good when you walked in, right? They had like 6, 7, 8 cashiers on the line. No self-checkout, right? Because you had cashiers out there. Now they're crying, billions of dollars of theft. It's all your fault. No, it's your fault, Walmart. It's your fault. Like, you want to give people jobs? Do you know that Walmart is the #1 supplier of government benefits, government health care, government anything?
Inclusivity.
Which is why Walmart will always be around, because it's government funded. All the healthcare is all that, the Medicare, Medicaid, all that shit, that low income shit is all Walmart.
Why do you think
based.
I don't like? And listen, I'm not trying to sound like I'm better than anyone, but I physically don't like going into I don't.
I
like
feel
it.
uncomfortable.
I feel
like
very
I'm being
uncomfortable.
profiled in there by
Me
the
too. That's
like
why I don't go in
employees,
there.
Like,
I don't feel comfortable in there either, because I feel like I'm gonna get jumped by 80-year-old Henry.
yeah.
But no,
There's,
it's not
like,
even that.
creepy men,
The
like,
actual, I think I called you that time when I went in there, and I never went in there after
I think
that.
you felt like you were being followed in the parking lot,
sure
right?
you were.
And then there was then there was this other guy, and he was like talking to himself and like doing some Twitch, and I'm like, where am I? I'm out. Like
Tweaking?
I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Like tweaking, like on drugs.
So here's
or
the thing.
something.
I would rather. So it's like a catch-22. We're in a time where like these big warehouses, like shop all, right? Like this guy said it. He was like, before he used to go to like Macy's, before it was a corporation, like when Macy's was like the place to shop, like when I was like little, Valentina's age, you know? And they didn't have any of these warehouse stores, right? Then they have Walmart, they have Target, and they tried to bundle everything all in one, right? And I like shopping at Target a lot better than Walmart, but I don't like Target's politics, but I enjoy the shopping experience at Target. So it's like it's almost like no matter what you do in life, it's like a catch-22. You have to like decide, okay, do I want to go into Walmart and deal with that? No. Do I want to go into Target and you know?
Can we get like a conservative Target? I don't know what's going on. Can we figure that out?
You know, you would think, you know, I have to say that Target has listened though to a lot of conservative people with their concerns with what Target was doing, and they've been like taking down things and doing their movements, and they actually do listen sometimes, but Target is a corporation that I feel like
Let's make everyone happy.
they
people please.
what's that saying I used to always say? It was they would it's better to beg for forgiveness than ask permission.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to do it first and say sorry later, right? They're going to see if they can push the envelope before they're like, oh, did we make you mad? Sorry, we'll pull back a little bit, you know? But yeah, you know, Walmart, man, 10 Walmarts a day, every single day,
I know how
7 days a week. I don't know how I did it. Well, I did it for 3 years. I have PTSD still from it.
I couldn't.
I do.
No.
When you saw that video of Richie and that Karen at Target that time, when she pushed his carriage, we were at work and she's like, I can't.
I would do that too. I would say,
She
did you
goes-
just move my cart? I hate when people do that.
She was confused. She's like, did this really just happen? I'm like, yes, this happened.
People on social media gave me so much crap for that, because they were trying to find out what I did wrong other than understand what happened, even though I prefaced it in a video where I said she didn't move the carriage. I didn't leave my carriage in the middle of the aisle. It was over a little bit. She took her carriage and did like I heard it was a bang. I ran over because I thought somebody got hurt. I thought a shelf fell. It was really loud. Yo, she took the carriage and she must have had a bad day. She said,
Bumper cars.
Boom. And she sent my carriage down the aisle to hit the it was wild.
mofos.
And I walked around the corner. And you know what she said to me? And I was like, hi. I was like, you okay? And she was like, yeah. Are you okay? And then she started saying
that stupid smirk.
Yep, with that stupid smirk, that bitch ass smirk, man. I had to tag her when we outside too. I was like, that just happened to be like that. I didn't like want to walk outside with her at the same time, but that just happened.
Did you follow her? Like, what's going
No, I didn't follow
I
her.
know.
We
It
just
was, like,
happened to
right-
walk out at the same time.
Yeah.
'cause
Of course.
It was just crazy. I was just like, man, these people are crazy, man. But, you know, content like that, if you can monetize, bringing it back to social media, right? Like, I feel like that's the kind of society we live in, because people want to see the BS. They want
It
to see
is
the
real,
negative
though. It
stuff. They want to
happens
see,
all the time.
and they make so much money off of BS content.
People love drama.
But that's what happened with my YouTube channel with reselling. It started off as, hey, check out these deals, right? And then by the end, it was, hey, we can't wait to hop on the end of the live because we want to see what happens with the receipt checker and the drama, because that's when most of the drama happened. So when you go from like 50 to 60 people, and then around the hour mark, you'd have 200-300, it was like, oh man, you almost feel like you have to perform. And it became so much like I felt like I had to be who I wanted to be intentionally, right? Not no more.
So you always looked
coincidentally.
like the dick, but you really weren't.
But I really was. Yeah, I felt like I was pressured almost to be
Is that
this
imposter
very
syndrome?
aggressive.
It is.
It's like an imposter syndrome.
It's just like, well so that's
If
why.
you're yourself, you're
Yeah.
afraid they're gonna like how they came at you with the Karen.
And that's why my reactions, instead of just being like, why are you stopping me? Like, this is crazy. I'd be like, I'm calling my lawyer. Like, fuck you. Like all this shit, right? It became this like over exaggerated camera. Hi, I have my camera. And I'm like this in her face and all this
and
other
then
shit.
you're like
zooming in.
the douchebag conservative guy.
And then people just think
Yeah,
I'm an asshole,
an
right?
asshole. That's
So
what they would
so
think.
it became so much like that that I stopped. And that's why I stopped going into Walmart. Because I felt like Walmart was turning me into this. It's exhausting to be that way when you're not that way. You know what I'm saying?
sometimes I'm just
Sometimes, hey, listen, lion, bro. I'm a lion. Rah! That wasn't the sound of a lion, was it?
I don't know what that was.
I don't know what that,
That
was
was
either.
you.
So what about like doing like a social media marketing company? Like, see how she doesn't. She's just not. She doesn't want to do. She just doesn't want to do it.
That my heart's
I think
not
you're
into
afraid.
that.
I think your heart is not into social media.
No, it is,
and
but it's not into
making
that.
a livelihood of posting content.
Yeah, I don't want to post for. I barely want to post for myself. You think I'm going to post for somebody else? No, I want to post for myself, but it's just like
I mean, you do well. You still have
I
the
know,
sheen.
but I haven't done that. No, I have to. I don't know.
I mean, they like what you're doing. You've had it for 7 years.
I know it's been a long time. 7 years of free clothes.
It's a good collab.
Yeah, it is. I don't mind it. I don't really ask you to,
You're the
get
transition
clothes.
queen.
Sure, I love transitions.
You like the transitions.
I know. She's like, how do you do that? I'm like, you have to snap,
And-
and then
and-
you have to like, it's all editing.
And we're
Yeah.
talking
It
about
looks like
clothing.
magic.
We're talking about clothing transitions here, okay? We're talking
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
clothing transitions.
clothing or even makeup, like when I kind of like put
Yes.
my hand and I like take it off.
Well,
okay?
cut scene video transitions.
I need to do a behind the scenes of what it really looks like. I'm so discombobulated. I'm like, hold on, and I'm like changing.
No, it looks good
and-
though.
Yeah, but I guess I make it look effortless. But
You do. That's why I'm like, I can't do it.
of course
You
you,
know,
can.
I have another question. Speaking of like beauty, like do you or would you want to do freelancing where you like kind of like go off on your own and do private venues or private
You've done. Have you
private
done
work?
that?
No, it's not like because it's not consistent.
I think if I
hours
would, if
are
I
not-
were to get, it's not consistent. I was thinking of doing that. I think I would love to do that. I think I have built some relationships with certain
You have a lot of
clients.
experience too.
But if I were to ever have like a wedding or something, multiple people, I would literally call you and just we do it together, and split
Yeah.
that. Because why wouldn't we? That's extra income.
It is good, like an extra.
And
side
you
income.
and when you do that, you get to charge way more money than you would do in the store or so.
Yeah, you make your own like
Yeah.
prices.
And I always say, like, I always tell Rich, I'm like, you can just like write me up a contract, and even
Like a menu kind of thing?
like a menu, and then a contract, and then like they would have to put a deposit down. So even if they canceled, I keep that like $50 deposit
Yeah.
or something.
A lot of people do that.
Yeah.
Like hair salons.
I was even
places.
thinking of opening up my own little like renting
I
a
was just
little
gonna say, yeah, like a
space,
studio.
like a studio. Literally, you can rent these places for it's like $250
You
every
should,
other
you have
week
so many
or every
clients
week.
already from work.
Yeah, and
would go.
literally, I looked into it. There's one where you can rent it out for like $250 a week or something, or biweekly, or I think it's every week, and it's great.
So this is what I told her about that. It's a good idea at face value to talk about. It's a good idea. Yeah, we could rent this place. We got clients, blah, blah, blah. They're going to come. Oh my God. They love my makeup. They love my work. And I do great work. They love me, blah, 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 blah. Right. At the end of the day, you're working with the public. The public sucks. They do.
That's true.
People suck. I'm sorry. Listen,
We know
I'm not
that.
trying to be negative Nancy on it.
It's the truth.
But I feel like I've dealt with the public enough to know that there are some good people, but people suck. And I'll give you an example. So we run this podcast, and I want to have guests on this show, such as yourself, other people, right? The problem is when you're dealing with the public, right? You're dealing with, you're counting that your time, which is valuable, is going to be honored and respected, right? But a lot of people say they want to do things, they say they want to get involved, they're hyped up, right? Even to the point where you actually look at them and schedule with them an appointment, right? Say you schedule a makeup appointment, right? But then they cancel. Or then they say they're interested, but then they just kind of ghost you because you're like, hey, still want me to do this? And nobody responds, right? So like dealing with the public and like with video, I kind of understand it because there's just a lot of people that just don't like being in front of the camera. And sometimes they just want to shut you up. You know, maybe they feel bad. They don't want to hurt your feelings by just saying no. But I'm the type of person, like, I would rather you say, nah, bro, it's not for me.
Than leading
like,
you on.
Like today, I talked to my barber who does a bunch of different businesses, right? He cuts hair, he raises dogs, he breeds dogs. He just won a competition. And I asked him, I was like, hey, would you come on the podcast and talk about like the dog breeding aspect? And he's like, you know what, man? He was like, I would love to, but you know, this, and this. And he was explaining why, but he was like upfront. I'm like, no, man, I get it. Like, that's cool. Like, I appreciate that. Right. He wasn't like, yeah, let me know. And then I got to ask him 3-4 times or I ask him 3-4 times. It's, oh, check back in the middle of the month. Oh, check back the end of the month. Oh, check back next month. Oh, sure. I'll do it. Okay, great.
Like nagging.
On the 15th at 2:00, no problem. And then 14th at 7:00 at night. Hey, I got to cancel. Like, It's just like, so the reason why I'm even saying that is because even though you do phenomenal makeup, I think your work is amazing. You've always done that. From Massachusetts to here, we've been married 11 years, together 14 years. You've always
Everyone
had
that you
that,
do
right?
at work, they're like, let me have your card. I love your makeup.
The thing with that is when you're paying for a spot, and if you have 2 people booked for that week, one of them cancels, one of them doesn't, right? Then you're like, okay, well then now you're down a little bit of funds, right? To pay it. And then the next week you do it, you're fine the next week. But then the third week, now both people cancel. Or maybe you couldn't book it or whatever.
People here, especially women, if they have an event to go to, and if they're actually putting money down towards it, they're not going to try to lose that
especially
spot.
like
especially
Boca and all this area, they want to look good.
I don't think women in
Their
Boca
makeup
care
done.
about $50 though. I really don't.
It's not. I
No,
know.
like saying like they need their makeup done.
But they need
they're
their
gonna show
makeup
up.
done.
Like,
I know what you were thinking of with that.
They do.
Some
They
of them
do
are
because
cheap.
guess what? Some of them are very cheap. And some of them will come back. We just had one. We had a return. Literally 2 days ago was like the day of returns, and and these women have Van Cleef, Cartier,
but they
this
can't
and that.
spend like
but they
$30
can't
on
spend
a lipstick.
That's
or
because
not
it's
even.
fake.
It's not fake.
No,
they're
I
just
mean, half
assholes.
and half, I would say.
Okay, I'm just saying they're just
They
assholes.
try to return
and-
used eyeliner, and then they pull a fit when they can't. But they're wearing like 4 Cartiers.
Yeah.
They got a brand new Chanel purse.
Well,
like,
their husband probably got in their ear like, why are you spending that on this? And
Really?
This and that.
I'm
You know?
nickel and
sorry.
diming though, like that.
I don't know, man. Hey, listen, like you said, like, you know, who knows? You know,
No.
who knows?
So that's why I know. Yeah,
But
there
are-
are some cheapos,
Yeah.
but for the most part,
They'll show up for their
they
makeup.
will show up for their makeup.
Just like I
trust
wouldn't
me.
miss my hair appointment
Of
today.
course.
You want your hair to look good.
You
your
look at
makeup
me
to
with
look
my
good.
nails.
Your
I'm
nails,
like always every 2 weeks.
But just because you're like fanatical doesn't mean that. I like your nails, by the way.
Thanks.
The color?
They
Was
always
it
look
like
good.
Barbie pink?
Bobby pink.
Bobby.
Don't look at mine. They need to be done.
Very nice, very nice. Yeah, I mean, but like I said, like just dealing with the public, man, it's rough. It's a pain in the ass.
And we do it every day.
Yeah, I think we need like a
exhausting.
psychiatrist after that.
Some people think we're like their
Therapist?
venting, their therapist. They come in, oh, this happened, that happened, and then they don't buy anything. They just want like they're lonely because they're old. Some of them.
Lonely, I'm Mr. Lonely.
They are.
Here we go.
I need nobody. I don't even know if those are the words. On my
I think it is.
own.
But it happens, especially by you all the time.
I know. Working, I won't say where I work, but the company, the brand is Chanel, so it's
They're very
a very different client.
high,
Like high
maintenance.
Yeah,
like,
everyone that like comes and helps, they're like, I don't know how you deal
instant
with those people.
gratification. Help me now.
Yeah, protect.
It's
Very
you deal.
pretentious.
So you deal with the entitled client.
The
is
very
pretty much.
entitled. What do you mean you don't have it? Because I don't have it, bitch. I don't have
Yeah.
it today. I don't know. We're out of it.
You can't order it.
You can't order it. Then I'll
No.
order it and I'll say it's out of the company. I will never shop
Yeah.
at blah 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 again. I'm like, okay, you can go down the hall.
Or if you tell them they can't return, they're like, I'm canceling my
Oh,
charge.
yeah.
Like, I'm not, okay,
Bye.
it's not my company.
Like one of the things
Like
that,
that's gonna hurt my feelings
I'm
when
like-
you say that.
but that's one of the things that
Like a
I
threat.
kind of learned as somebody who would always clap back at somebody that works at a company is I've always thought twice, kind of like had that attitude like, okay, well, this person is just trying to do what they're told.
Yeah, we're
right?
just trying to do what it says
like the
on
policy.
the receipt and the
Yeah.
policy. We have, and I tell them all the time, by the credit card machine, there is a sign, and it literally says, if the item is used or open, We cannot refund. We
has to be
cannot refund you.
sellable,
It
like
has to, we have to
sellable
resell
condition.
it
You can't
again.
sell
I want to know who the nasty people are that use that shit and try to return it. That's what I want.
A lot of
I love
them,
when
the
they're like, I've
Karens.
never used it, and I open it, and I'm like, hello.
You never use it. It's half empty.
The Karens who want to try to pretend to shop high end but don't shop high end.
Yeah.
Right.
Or the
They're used to
ones-
getting
the
lipsticks
Fugazi.
in like
Yeah.
drugstore lipstick, but then they want to feel good about themselves and they go
And then
They
they
spend.
buy
buy
the $50
$50
one
lipstick
and then they
and-
return it
yeah.
used to fit in.
It's everything.
I like my business, and I'm
Or
glad,
the one
I'm glad
that's
I'm not
like,
in that business.
Or the one that's like, I'm a really good client. I buy a lot of things
spend
here.
so much money
and then
here.
you look them up on their account on our phone, and they haven't shopped since like 2018.
Yeah.
and,
And they
I'm
spend, like,
seriously,
$100 here
when
and
did you
there.
when did you come here? 'Cause
well,
I
that
can see everything
they
you
might have
bought.
not have been logged though, right? Like there's a chance that they
no,
weren't logged.
for the most part, they're logged. We
Easy
always
for,
have to
like,
take
returns and
it's-
stuff?
You have
Always.
to. You have to put down their number.
I couldn't deal with that again. It's hard because not working with the public since 2018, like on a regular basis like that. If I was to ever jump back into working with the public, I think I'd probably get fired, because like, you know, when you
have to
go
have a
when
lot
you
of
go off on your
patience.
own, right? When you go off on your own and you're only dealing with your business, and you're not really in touch with the outer area, and then all of a sudden you try to get back into that retail space, like. It's not the same. It's like coming out of jail and trying to get put back into population, because you're so working for yourself and being an entrepreneur and just like trying to work on multiple businesses is very lonely. It really is. It doesn't matter if you have a family, if you have kids.
be better
Most of the
that way,
time,
though.
most of the time you work on your business. And the problem with that is when you work on your business and you try to go back into if you say to yourself, well, I'm just going to go back and get a job, and you try to do that, and like somebody could say something, you could just be like, go fuck yourself. Right. And then you end up in the boss's office and you're fired because you don't know how to act, because you're not used to dealing with people. You know what I mean? I think a lot of times that's why like I was always so snappy at people, because it's like when people are like assholes to me, I'm just like, go fuck yourself. Like,
I don't have the patience, honestly.
Yeah, I get when I have a client like that, like who's very fussy or difficult, I actually shut down, and then I just don't even try to help. I just kind of like, I just say, okay, yesing them, and then just, because at that point, I want to tell them to go F themselves, like really bad, but I know
So many times.
But they know, they can just feel my tension and they kind of like back off or whatever, because they know I'm like, okay, like what do you want me to do now? So I don't know. It's hard, but we get through it. That's why I was telling you, like sometimes like after work, you don't even want to like, it's fine. Like you don't even want to talk to anybody. It's like you're so drained
We have to smile all day, greet the people. We can't talk
and it's not
back,
only
like,
people
thank
that
you.
that are customers, but it's also people we work with. Like there are some crazy ass bitches we work with.
They are.
Okay, bipolar. Like stop.
One
don't
day they're
bring,
your friend. One day they don't
Yeah.
even look at you.
Don't-
You can't look at them.
Oh,
Like
it's too much.
it's like, okay.
yeah, I like I said, if I was ever put back into population, I don't know if I could
kinda
ever.
over
I don't know
it,
if I could ever
honestly.
function with normal people. Honestly.
Yeah,
No,
normal.
I honestly I think
Did you just say normal people? Because they're far
not.
from. They're abnormal.
No, I'm trying to be nice here.
I know,
Ah,
I'm
being
not.
vicious. Row, row.
No. Yeah. Anyways.
Well, anyways, all right. Well, I wish you ladies luck on the social media
Thank you.
and beauty journey. I know we've kind of gone off a little bit and talked this, that, and the other thing, but it
It
feels
was a little bit of
fun.
everything.
Yeah.
it feels good to talk about normal conversation, though. You
Thanks for coming,
Yeah,
Vic.
thanks. Hopefully next time I'm here, I have more followers.
Oh my God, you will.
Next time you come here, you bring your
If
dad.
not- yes.
Oh
Bring
my
your
God,
dad.
your dad definitely.
It'll
would
be a whole family
it'll be
affair
so good.
here.
All four of us right here.
There you go.
What's your dad's guitar tequila called?
Oh, rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Rock and roll tequila. I like that. I'll have to go check that out.
I'll bring a bottle.
It comes in
Next
the
time.
guitar like glass.
It's supposed
There's
to
like a
look like
blue
the Hard
bottle.
Rock Hotel in
Ah,
Fort
so it's like
Hollywood,
stainless.
actually.
Guitar.
Same-
Yeah, I think it's in
Huge
Hollywood.
Hollywood, yeah. Huge guitar. We call it guitar.
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 There's like a
Guitar.
blue one. There's strawberry. There's mango. There's like 4 flavors.
Yeah,
It's
we
really
definitely
good.
need to bring
It's
them on
dangerous
and
though
take
because it's
some.
strong and you don't.
Take
Listen,
some
we could bring
shots.
here. We could take some
Yeah.
shots here.
Well, I'll take one because you know me. I'm a lightweight.
You know what? I just thought of
true.
an idea one time. Maybe like doing like oh, I thought it was you know, like when you see like Melissa Gorgon, like the Watch What Happens Live, they take
yes.
a shot every time
We
you say
should.
the word.
We should
Or,
get
like,
the
take a
wooden
shot,
thing,
the
and
shot
it has the
ski.
shot glasses on there, and you can take
Every
a shot
time
together.
somebody swears, we take a shot.
Every time you say Karen, you take a shot.
Okay.
Or
All right.
Yeah, we
we'll
should
plan.
do
We
that.
can do something like that. All right.
Yeah,
That's
we'll
cool.
do that when your dad comes for
Yeah.
sure. Okay.
All right. Well, thank you to Victoria for coming on the show. Thank you to my wife, Elenni, for being here. And guys, like, share, subscribe, do what you got to do. And
follow me on TikTok.
Yeah, we're going to have Victoria's. We'll have her.
Tell them your name on TikTok.
It's just Victoria Chase _.
Well, I'm going to have it all linked down in the description there. So that way you can just click it or tick it. And then and that's it. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch y'all later.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.